All right, here we go. So today is Sunday, December 15th, 2024. It looks good. And we are going to make a video. The cows are pretty funny. I started graining them here a little while ago. Probably like 5 days ago or something. So now, that day, I grained them at 10 o'clock. Now every morning at 10 o'clock they come in for grain, and it's just like clockwork. So here they are. They look good. They're gonna eat some hay. They cleaned up all their grain. I got the fence turned off. Make sure my strap's still tight. These apple trees, this one here uprooted when we got that real heavy windstorm, but so the tops are bigger than the roots. So I'm gonna top them, this one and this one. And they need pruned back pretty hard this year. They're more than 7 years old, so they should. Somewhere I read in a book, like you weren't supposed to prune your trees till they were 7 years old. Somewhere I have a tree pruning book. I don't know where it's at, but oh boy, Jaybird's got the Cummins cold start. Fired up. All right, so I had a interesting story to tell you. So I was working last night, and I ran into a couple in their late 70s that were farmers, basically doing what we do. So we got to talking about raising pigs and beef and butchering and making scrapple and this and that, making hay, whatever. And it was kind of neat because we were like comparing notes on how they did things and how we did things, and pretty much, you know, him and his wife, their parents taught them how to do it, and they did it all their lives, and then they did it all their lives with their kids, and now their kids are doing it. And he said the only thing is now, he said, they decided that they take their animals to a butcher and just have them killed and halved, and then they do the rest of the cutting and stuff, which you know, I get that. So I'm walking out here. This is so what I did is I put this piece of poly up, and I kept the cows down against this divider fence, because this is where I run the tractors anyway. And so this ground's kind of packed down pretty good, but I'm going out here to the high pines field. And yeah, I see those high pines. That's why we call it the high pines field. So I'm going out here. I think they've been in this field for about 2 weeks. But they've come in the last couple days. Oh, there's my sledgehammer. I wonder why this cotton picking. There we go. But they've come in the last, I don't know, let's say 3, 4, 5 days, they've been coming in to get hay. So I think they probably got this pretty much grazed off, but we'll look at it. What I'm probably gonna do, so I'll close those spring gates and I'll open these ones up, and then I'm gonna put them in this field here. Oh, there's that black cat down there. Got a stray black cat that's been wandering around here. He's down there mousing. Well, let's see. There we go. Break that ice off of there. All right, so let's have a look at this. Well, they definitely have made their rounds. Let's see how much grass is left here. Just pull some up. All right, so they'll graze this. I'll have them graze this one more time, but I think that's what I'm gonna do. Matter of fact, I might as well just do it right now. We'll close these spring gates. Close these spring gates off. That way they can't come wandering back in here. Even this, well, I'll show you here in a minute. They get a little less picky what they're eating as the winter goes on. So this is a drainage ditch here. And this grass here, I mean, it's basically hay on the ground, but there's quite a bit of stuff here they can eat yet. All right, so what I got to do here is I wonder what Jaybird's doing. I don't know. If he's going in town, there was something I needed. Of course, you can't remember what it was. We got some weather coming in this afternoon. Oh, he's backing down to the shop. All right, so what I gotta do is I gotta get all this poly wire strung back up. I gotta go up, around, down, and basically I'm gonna move this cattleaway here, and I'm gonna move it over to this side of the fence. So I'll just take all these stakes I have in, and I'll move them over there, and I'll start them cows out here in the weedy field, and then I'll move them back closer to the loafing shed once they get all this eaten up, and then I'll get them moved across the creek. I'm gonna guess by that time it's gonna be butchering time, so we'll see how that all pans out. I'm gonna have to get a couple more steers here, but good thing is cattle prices are coming down. Of course, I bought mine when they were pretty much at their highest they've been all year, but that's how it goes. All right, so I'm gonna start working on this. I think I'll try and do a time lapse here and throw it in, so you guys don't have to watch me do this for a half an hour. All right, here we go. Stand by. All right, so, oh, stay up straight. All right. What in the world? Well, that's no good. That's better. All right, so I got all those upper stakes pulled. So now we're just gonna go down along here and pull all these fence line stakes. You know, I didn't even check the camera to see if you guys could see. Let's move it down a bit. All right, so let's get going here. Now these, I bought these reels from Premier Fencing in, I think they're out of Iowa. And these are the cheaper ones, but I think they're around, $30 or so. But they're worth every penny. It's a good way to keep your poly wire organized and wrapped up and put away. So I don't remember exactly. I think you can put like 2,000 feet on these. My memory serves me correctly. There's something else I was going to talk about. Oh, hold on. I wasn't paying attention. All right. The other thing I was going to talk about is, because it's been pretty cold out lately. Come on, stand up. Come on. There we go. Is wool. So let's have a little conversation about wool. Now, I'm fortunate enough that I do own a few articles of different types of, come on, there we go, of wool. I have sheep's wool, and I have a couple things that are alpaca wool. And I'll give you my thoughts on that if I can get this camera to stand up straight. That thing keeps going that way. Come on. All right. So, number one, I don't care what anybody says, and I don't own any down, so can't compare it to down, but nothing will keep you warmer than wool. It's just, I've not found anything that will keep you warmer than wool. Now, let's talk about alpaca versus sheep's wool. So in my opinion, alpaca wool is far superior to sheep's wool. And I'm going to be honest with you, you get to comparing prices on stuff like shirts and whatnot. Oh, come on. Shirts and whatnot. And if you buy good quality, and I'm at the point in my life where I don't want to buy the same things 9 times. So I try to buy the best that I can afford when I buy it. So if you buy good quality clothing, there's really not much difference in price between alpaca and sheep's wool. Now, the other thing is, alpaca wool, in my opinion, is really not itchy at all. Whereas sheep's wool, it'll drive you crazy. Now, sheep's wool, you can find it places like around here. Woolrich is real big because there's a local factory, but you can find like seconds and stuff, and you can get pretty good deals on it. And usually it's just, you know, a hem that's sewn wrong, or, you know, not just right, or something like that. Which is no big deal. I'm not in a fashion show, so I give a rip. But I got a fleece shirt on, then a cotton hoodie, and then this cotton Carhartt, this blue cotton Carhartt coat, which I have had, long time. These things wear like iron. Oh boy. Well, that's a mess. All right. So you gotta pay attention to what you're doing. All right. Get underneath there. Now the ground's, it's a little bit froze. It's froze down an inch or so, but she ain't down 6 inches yet, so. Oh, buckets, I did it again. See that? Gosh darn it. All right. That's funny, they're all watching me. They know what I'm doing. They know it's about time to move. Get on some fresh grass. Now these plastic stakes like this, you gotta be really careful with them in the winter, because they will break very easy. Matter of fact, I just broke that one fence line tab on that one. The wind's picking up. This storm's coming in. All right, you can see I just have this tied off to the fence for now. Here, you want to say hi to 63? He's probably going to be a little shy of the camera. We'll let you watch these guys for a minute. What do you think there, 63? Huh? All right, so I got that all untied. What are you guys doing? What's the matter? Huh? So yeah, we're gonna butcher that big black steer. I'm pretty sure we're gonna butcher 83, that Hereford. I quit naming them. I listen, the good Lord, he's giving me a soft heart anymore. I can't. I'm okay once they're dead, but I just can't shoot them. I get too attached to things pretty quickly. Alright, stay right there. Now I'm going to unhook this and I'll tie this string back on. That's another thing, this poly wire, this is the polystrand, I think they call it. Anyway, this is the better stuff. This stuff holds up like iron. It's really good. But you can just tie it back on. A lot of times I have to cut it to do a piece or whatever. I just tie it back on, it works fine. So I'm going to take this little corral down here that I built up around the water. All right, now it's pretty cold out. So if my battery dies, I'm sorry. Let's check the water here. Yep, she's doing good. I gotta untie this. That's the other thing, this polystrand stuff, it holds knots really good. Sometimes I can't even hardly get them out. All right, let's grab our fence. This polystrand stuff is one of the best inventions they've come out with in a long time. Tie her in a square knot. Right over left, left over right. Pull her tight. Good to go. Actually, I'll just leave that like that. All right, so what we're gonna do here is, so they have access to a couple different waters. So I'm just gonna basically tie that on right there where it was before. Matter of fact, I really didn't need to untie that, but I did. Whatever. And then we're gonna go out there in an angle so far, and then I'm just gonna make another cattaway like that. So I'm not gonna record all that because I gotta get done here and run out of time, and I gotta get to work. But as soon as I get done, I'll come back and get you, and we'll do a wrap up. We'll see how close they'll let us get. Yeah, they don't like the camera. What do you think, number 4? Number 4, she's a beautiful heifer. That Angus right there, number 89, she's pretty too. She hasn't filled out yet. She's kind of young. That heifer there, I might just breed her next year. All right, stand by. Here we go. I thought I'd throw a little pig footage in here. They're in their pen sleeping. I waterproofed these gloves with mink oil. You guys gonna get up? Huh? Well, looks like they're gonna come say hi. Well, let's check their feeder. Well, I still got, yeah, they still got some good stuff in there. You guys just gonna sleep the day away? Huh? You gonna sleep the day away? Huh? What's your matter? What's your matter? This old spot, he'll bite me sometimes. I don't know what his problem is. I think he gets grumpy or hangry, one of the two. Are you hangry today? Don't you bite me. Alright, well, everything in here looks good. I'm checking the fence line. Everything looks good and tight. Alright. Well, I hear the fire alarm's going off, so it's noon. So I gotta get to going here. Oh my goodness. What else did I need to do? Gave them water, they got food. Yeah, so when I was talking to that couple yesterday that farmed, and we were talking about just different stuff with farming, and one of the subjects that come up was like, people are like, oh, it's a lot of work, da 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 da. I'm like, what else are you gonna do? I mean, I know people, I guarantee you right now, they've been sitting in front of their TV for 6 hours. What are you accomplishing? I ain't got nothing against TV. I watch my fair share. But, you know, you gotta move. That's another thing. I got my own aches and pains. But, you know, you see a lot of these people or hear them complaining about this and that. Get up and move. We weren't made to sit still for extended period of times anyway. Alright, well, we had some leftover macaroni salad from work. It was in the fridge for 27 days, so let me pull these buckets apart. So I brought it home. Set that feed bucket right there. So I brought it home to feed the chickens. So we'll take that over there. Oh, there's a pair of plastic tongs. I'll have to take them back in. I'll run them through the dishwasher. Be a nice guy. Yeah, them chickens, they'll gobble that right up. Macaronis, mayonnaise, there's some fat in there. Pasta's got wheat in it, so they'll get some protein. I measured the drill there the other day, the hay bind and the baler. So I need 3. What are you doing out? You flew over the fence, didn't you? I need 3 tarps. I'll just throw that in there. They can pick at it. I need 3 tarps that are like 18 foot square. I'll see if I can catch this chicken. This will be funny. You need to fly up over. There you go. You need to redo this corner here. Chickens will eat just about anything. I'll just use that pan for a food pan then for a while till it gets destroyed. Chickens have a very fast digestive system. That's why they're constantly eating and constantly pooping. But that's good. It puts a lot of nitrogen back in the ground. I can always tell where my chickens are sitting. That's the greenest grass you'll find. Alright, well, I see the cows are out there grazing on their new pasture. So they'll be good for a while. Alright, well, I'm going to throw this in the video somewhere. Not sure where. Get these tongs. And, I'm going to head in. I got to take my gloves off, though, to shut the camera off. Alright, here we go. Alright, so it was just a second for you guys, but about a half hour, 45 minutes for me. I got all that done. We're gonna let the cows out here. If I can get this to set up right. Oh, for love of Pete. That's pretty good. Put our spring gates across. What do you think there, 63? You ready for some first air? Huh? Hell, I missed the steak. Alright, let's herd them up, move them out. There we go. This is live action. Alright, let's get them moving here. Come on. I see that. Easy. Man, that is a big steer. I'll get going with your buddies. All right. I'm gonna go turn the fence on here. Where can I get through to the fence? Right here. Yeah. Looks like Jaybird went and got some more wood pellets. Oh crap, I forgot. I gotta go down and she working? Yep, she's blinking. We're good. I gotta give that to the chickens. Put that in my garbage bag. And then I gotta go down and check on the pig water. I don't see them out. All right, well, I think that's gonna do it. I don't have time to walk the whole way out there, so they're out there in the weedy field. He should be happy. I gotta run down, check the pig water quick, and that's gonna be it. I'm already running late as usual. There's Jake the goat. Say hi, Jakey. All right. God bless each and every one of you. We'll see you on the next one. Here we go.